I want to ask you guys this question. Do you think the media is unfair with Jalen Hurts?
You got something to say, Cordell Stewart? Nothing?
I might have something for Cordell Stewart. I might. But
You
I'm
might have
asking you
something
guys.
for him?
I'm asking you guys. Do you guys,
What do you mean? What do you see in the media about Jalen Hurts? Because I see a mix of things.
in general, like when people criticize Jalen Hurts,
Yeah.
and say he doesn't do enough, do you think that Jalen Hurts is unfairly criticized?
No,
by
I
the
don't think
media?
he's unfairly criticized because I've seen that same criticism for Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson. And if those two guys are up for that criticism and Josh Allen, then who the fuck is Jalen Hurts for him not to be up for criticism? Is Jalen Hurts part of an ongoing dynasty? Does he have multiple Super Bowls under his belt?
He's been to more Super Bowls than all 4 of them.
Fuck. Here's the thing about Jalen Hurts, bro. When we say he's been to more Super Bowls, right? Yeah. Hypotheticals are dirty sometimes. Like saying, oh, if we took this guy and we put him on that team, you know, I like to do that a lot.
Yeah,
Hypotheticals. If I take this guy and I put him on that team, and every Philadelphia fan known to earth, known to man, every single one, if they had a chance between those top 4 or Jalen Hurts, there's not an Eagles fan alive that would take Jalen Hurts.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
And they've been to more and he's been to more Super Bowls, right?
Of course.
And not a single one would take Jalen Hurts over those 4. It's because they know something that everybody knows, bro.
What?
Jalen Hurts is a good game manager. He's a really good game manager. But I also seen Jalen Hurts get asked to become a game changer last year when his defense fell apart. And they lost 7 of the last 8 fucking games. And they lost the game to Baker Mayfield in the first fucking round, in the divisional round. The same team that was in the Super Bowl the year prior to that.
So why is he going to get criticized?
He's getting It's not criticism. It's just, hey, yo, Jalen Hurts, like, yeah, bro, you're a game manager. What's the issue with that? Why don't we just accept that as fans and be like, yeah, they called Jared Goff that, and Jared Goff had twice the season that Jalen Hurts had this year. Yeah. When people called Jared Goff a game manager in Detroit, people didn't lose their mind. No. Like, no, disagree with you. He's a game changer, but okay, cool. You called him a game manager, cool. What are they saying about Jalen Hurts that's so disrespectful?
I don't know.
I'm curious. What is it?
I haven't been.
He's not a game manager? I mean, 18 touchdown passes is a game manager. That's a game manager. He threw for 18 touchdowns this year. That's a game manager.
Barely.
But that's what I'm saying. It's a game manager.
Barely a game manager.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, okay, you're doing your job. Congratulations. What do you want, though? What flowers do you want?
Though.
What flowers do you want that you're not receiving is the question. But what really flowers are you receiving? If Jalen Hurts wins the Super Bowl,
yeah.
If he wins the Super Bowl,
yeah.
Where does he rank in the league? It's funny, Booger McFarland. You guys know Booger McFarland, right?
Who's that?
He came out on Twitter.
He's an ESPN analyst.
Big ESPN analyst. Came out on Twitter and said, you know, we got to put some respect on Jalen Hurts' name. Because if he wins the Super Bowl, he's absolutely cemented as a top 8 quarterback in the NFL. So this motherfucker has to win a Super Bowl for us to even look at him in the likes of Matthew Stafford, who's pushing 40, and the likes of Baker Mayfield, and the likes of Jordan Love. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like to elevate himself to top 10-ish.
Okay.
He has to win a Super Bowl. Well, why? Ask yourself why.
Because he's on a Super Bowl winning team.
But why does it take that much?
He's not.
Just say it.
Yeah, but I understand.
Because he's not him.
Yeah, but I'm not disagreeing with you, bro.
I know. I'm just bouncing off of you.
I've never disagreed with you guys about Jalen Hurts.
I know. I'm just bouncing off of you, bro.
I just don't like you guys go way too far.
What's way too far?
Bro, it's way too far, man.
What's way too far?
Because wait, I don't think you understand the significance of it because it's hard to separate how good the team is and how often they win.
I understand that.
Based off of him. That's what makes me angry about Jalen Hurts, by the way. Like there is no situation or path in life where somebody can sit here and convince me that Jalen Hurts is a better quarterback today than Justin Herbert.
No, he's not.
You know, that conversation it was a stretch. Like for you to get to Justin, bro, you have 2-3 guys in front of Justin Herbert that you still have to get through to get to Justin Herbert.
There's no situation in life today already after 1 year that somebody can convince me that Jalen Hurts is a better quarterback than Jaden Daniels.
He's not.
Right?
No, that's a little.
But no, but it's not though.
It's not. It's absolutely
too
not.
early.
So let me just say this about let me but
Hey, calm down.
I know, but no.
You said this. You're a big advocate of this.
I'm a big advocate of it. But I could already say this right now after 2 years. There's no it's already an argument on who's better between Stroud and Jalen Hurts.
An argument?
Like think about
An
it.
argument? Who's arguing that?
So the minute that you ask somebody which one of these two quarterbacks are better, if I ask you quarterback A and quarterback B, who is better, and you say quarterback A, and I ask you why, and the first thing you say is because he's a winner, that's how I know you lost. I'm asking you who is a better quarterback? Who is better at the position of quarterback?
CJ.
CJ is better than him.
CJ is better.
The Eagles asked Jalen Hurts to be a game manager because he has game manager qualities.
He's a wonderful leader and a wonderful game manager. It's beautiful.
And that's okay.
It's what they need.
Just to make this to answer the original question. I do not think that Jalen Hurts is unfairly criticized by the media. We hold Jalen Hurts to a higher standard because of the team that is surrounded by him. Just like we hold some of the best quarterbacks in the league to a higher standard because of the team that they have around them. The difference is that on all of these great teams, none of those other quarterbacks are the weakest link on their team. Because Jalen Hurts is the weak link on the offense for the Eagles.
You know, we need to stay away from that argument, though.
But why?
Let me tell you why. Because if they go out and win in 10 days, then your argument falls flat on its face. Because people are going to be like, there's no weak link. We won the fucking Super Bowl. We don't have a weak link. And then that conversation is dead. It's not even about weak link. It's not even about, how much he has around him. We're strictly comparing quarterbacks.
That's it.
We're saying where
Eagle fans,
they rank as quarterbacks.
Eagle fans have to do something real quick. Eagle fans need to separate when I criticize Jalen Hurts.
Right.
The Eagles are great.
Right.
But when you talk strictly about Jalen Hurts and his play and his skills and what he does in the football field, yes, he is a borderline top 10 quarterback. He's a lot closer to 10 than will ever be to number 5. Again,
If we come up with a list, he really might not be 10.
I will say this real quickly. If Jalen Hurts and the Eagles win the Super Bowl, is he still one of the 5 quarterbacks you're going to start your team with if you didn't know who your team was?
He's still not one of like 8 or 9, bro.
Then, Hattie, I stand by my thing, and I'm going to use the lingo. Jalen Hurts is mid.
Oh, I wasn't disagreeing with you. I just make sure you know what mid meant.
Yes, but I believe that, though. He is mid.
He's a little bit over mid. He's like...
And guess what?
He's like 12,
if they do win the Super Bowl, I stand by this. It's going to be because of him. But that's why I don't think they're going to win. Because I don't think he can do it.
Stop doing that, Hakeem. Stop doing that.
You want to bet?
Because they might... So what if he wins?
Then I'm wrong.
What is he now? He's better than Justin Herbert now?
Then he's like 7, bro.
See, but then your argument... No, don't do that.
Hattie,
Don't do that.
don't
Don't put caveats to it. Hakeem, the eye test and the numbers tell us. The eye test. Watching these games and the numbers tell us. And don't tell me winning. Because if we're using winning, he's better than Josh Allen. Don't give me winning. We're just talking about... And now you're going to hear people say, but that's the point of that game. Yes, bro.
But we're talking about quarterback
You're going to win when you have the best offensive line in the league, the best defense in the league, the best wide receiver core, and the best running back in the league. You're going to win. You could put Justin Fields out there, and he's going to win games. We're just talking about who's a better quarterback. We're comparing quarterbacks.
I believe you, by the way, when you think that the Eagles are going to because they're a better team. You want to know what I believe? I believe they are more talented and they're a better team than the Chiefs.
They absolutely. I mean, but they are.
But
they're more talented.
when you sit there and if you name the top 10 players on each team, or even like the top 20, more than 50% of them would be the Eagles.
Oh man, it'd be like 16.
But there's
100%. Chris Jones.
100%.
You get what I'm trying to say is like, I would have no doubt in my mind if there was a bona fide top 7, 8 quarterback, bona fide.
Yeah, we already know who would win. Yeah,
I would I would not feel as confident to bet against the Eagles.
Yeah, like if Jordan Love was on this team. We'd walk in saying they're gonna beat the Chiefs.
No matter what quarterback.
But what I'm
That's
trying to
true
say
because
is
it's bad.
I would feel.
But it would be more like scary to say, the Chiefs are gonna win.
No. Yeah.
would be.
Absolutely.
It definitely would be.
I mean, it's already almost even
Absolutely.
odds at this point.
If Justin Herbert was on the Eagles, it wouldn't be scary to be like, yeah, I'm
You
taking the
guys
Chiefs.
still bet on the Chiefs, though.
I know,
Listen,
but I would
brother,
be scared.
we're going to bet on the Chiefs until the Chiefs lose.
Yeah.
We have to.
Because it's stupid to bet against them until they lose. Once they lose,
then
we
next
can
year
figure it
I'll
out.
start saying, "Oh, you remember when the
Right.
Eagles beat them?"
Right. Until
I'm
they lose, we're
serious,
gonna bet
you
on
know?
them. You're supposed to do that.
I know.
Man, thank God we weren't betting when Tom was around.
But you know what?
Would have made a lot of money with Tom,
But
man.
bro,
Tommy,
like
man.
it, man. Again, the Eagles win the Super Bowl. Is Jalen Hurts still one of the top 5 quarterbacks that you would pick to start a team? Would he still be maybe one of the top
5,
8?
I'm not even entertaining.
8.
We
Is
can
he
look at 7, 8, but I'm not entertaining
But like
5.
then that's a problem.
You have to put him like at 6 or 7, though.
I'll entertain it, bro. Like, but I'm not putting him at 5, bro.
No.
I mean, it could be
Putting
up-
him at
it-
5 is basically saying, oh, he's not that much worse than
So-
Joe Burrow.
Hey, have you?
I mean, this year,
Like Joe Burrow is number
Hey,
4 in the league.
this year,
Hey, I hate using this example because like we just watched him get his ass whooped in the playoffs. Have we ever seen a situation where Justin Herbert did not have the load of the team on his shoulders? Have we ever seen a time where Baker Mayfield didn't have the load of his team on his shoulders? Have we ever seen Dak Prescott where he doesn't have the load on his shoulders?
Yeah.
Yes, when Jalen Hurts doesn't have the load on his shoulders, he'll get you to Super Bowl. That's how great that team is. But when, like Eddie just said, when everything wasn't perfect, he put up 9 points in the playoff game.
Yeah.
He fell apart as a quarterback after he lost a coordinator.
Yep.
Shane Steichen left. That's the year that everybody points to, like he threw 50 touchdowns. The Shane Steichen left, and he looked like almost a bench warmer. I've always been on this about Jalen Hurts.
You
bro.
sure did.
I always have been, man. And people think because I'm a Cowboys fan, it's the hate.
I try
bro.
to defend as much as I can, guys, but like,
You
it's
know what I'm
really
saying?
hard. It's hard to defend.
Most touchdowns he's ever thrown in his career, through a 5-year career now so far, has been 23. It was his last year, and it came with 15
And they
picks.
get better and better every single year.
And it came with 15 picks.
He gets better, and his team around him has gotten better and better every year.
He threw 18 touchdowns and 2,900 yards, and they won 15
And
games
everybody
this
keeps
year,
on
and then the
saying,
Super Bowl.
and everybody keeps on saying it's not about the numbers. It's about the numbers when you're trying to compare quarterbacks. It's about the numbers when you have all that talent and you still can't put up numbers. And then when I say that Justin Herbert or Jordan Love or Dak Prescott or Baker Mayfield are better quarterbacks than them, and then you guys lose your shit, and then you run to the he wins. Oh, you haven't played football, so you can't talk. That's how I know you shouldn't even be on my page. Sorry, I had to get that off because that really pisses me off.
I ignore those.
Hey, we have a lot of professional football
Listen,
players.
those and the race ones I ignore. Those ones and the race ones.
My favorite
Our
bucket-
favorite quarterback.